I grew up in a simpler time in respect to video games, and because of that, I'm still very much a casual gamer. I don't really, go to arcades anymore, but I grew up with arcades. I've got my own cabinet with a monitor and a computer with ROMs that I purchased, and I'll show you that at the end of the video if I remember. And the reason why is because I've got my Xbox 360 webcam also connected to this particular video stream, so I can show you this. And trust me, I'm coming back to why everything's kind of relevant to the way video games used to be. Soul Calibur 4. It's a video game. This one is for the Xbox 360, and this one you can play Yoda. That's what attracted me to Soul Calibur 4 when I was given the opportunity to review it. I grew up with Star Wars as well. And, I realize that some of you guys are really, really into the whole fighting genre of video games. I wouldn't consider myself, really intermediate in terms of being able to press this button and go this way and memorize moves. But it's still kind of fun to button mash and then hopefully, defeat another character and rise in the ranks. But, I thought, hey, I'd like to play Yoda, if only to try to do some sweet moves. Remember at the end of Attack of the Clones? I know, it was a bad movie. This isn't a movie review. I'm saying at the end of the movie, Yoda just opens up a can of whoop-ass and goes after Dooku and just like... Well, then you can do the same thing with other characters in Soul Calibur 4. So as I said, I've got another webcam that's plugged in and trained right directly towards my HD TV. I'm going to do my best to switch the video source back and forth, and hopefully this will happen with a good degree of smoothness. Let me these things, and I'm going to also train the volume, so hopefully you'll be able to hear both me as well as the television, the sound emanating from it at least. Let's switch the video camera mode, then switch TV mode. Here we go. So, this is Soul Calibur 4 for the Xbox 360. And of course, I could play with others on Xbox Live. Got various versus modes, single player modes. I can create a character and customize it. There's a museum, and that's where you can view unlocked illustrations and events. And of course, changing your options. So, let's just go into single player modes. There's Story, Tower of Lost Souls, Arcade, or Training. I'm just going to go to Training. Here's where I select a character. I'm going to go with Yoda. And let me tell you, he looks awesome. And now I can play the character, or select the character I'd play against. Oh, he looks powerful there. Now I can select the stage. Ah, the Imperial Garden. Actually, the first one, it automatically randomizes it. I've played it on a pirate ship when I've been messing around with Soul Calibur 4. That was kind of neat. Obviously, this is not a pirate ship here. Ooh.
You may judge you, but I will not. Yield or be forced out of the way. Training start.
Okay, so I'm going to press start and show you you've got different types of training. Freestyle versus CPU or controller, recorded command. So we'll go with versus CPU. You can change the CPU level. I'm going to go with easy, or as I like to call it, Perillo mode. There's the move list, so you can see what, the different kind of moves, including the signature moves for each character. There's the counter setting, random, backdash, side dash, attack, or none. Watching replays, various and sundry equipment and weapon effects, so we'll turn those on, get some eye candy. And go close the menu. And now, come on, dude. Well, he is kind of fighting easy. Whoa. Well, oh, take that. Oops. I hit the start button. See, I'm still button mashing. But it's just fun to play Yoda. I mean, I totally... I could play a full-on game like this where I was doing nothing but playing Star Wars characters. But the classic characters, not like any of the extended universe or like prequels. Someone was mentioning in the chat room that you could play Darth Vader in the PS3 version of this game. Graphics are pretty amazing. I know that the Xbox 360 webcam isn't able to keep up with the frame rates, but the quality is outstanding. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, he's gonna attack. Let me switch back here. Oh, actually, before I switch back, let me train the webcam in on my cabinet. Isn't that awesome? Sorry, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who likes that kind of stuff. Am I the only one who likes that kind of stuff? The old classic arcade games? It's just me? It's just me, isn't it? Anyway, Soul Calibur 4, available for a variety of platforms, including the Xbox 360. That's the version I have, because I don't have a PS3. Although I'd like to get one so I can play Darth Vader. I have all sorts of Darth Vader figurines around my home office here. I'm a Star Wars geek. I grew up that way, too. The Star Wars game that I remember playing as a child was The Empire Strikes Back on the Atari 2600. And all you did was just fly this snow speeder back and forth, you know, crashing AT-ATs, or AT-ATs, whatever you called them when you were a kid, or if you're still a kid, I don't know. Anyway, it definitely gets a thumbs up for me, if only because I get to play Yoda. I don't know, it's just something kind of cool about that. But I am a Star Wars geek. Anyway, if you have any tips for Soul Calibur 4 or the Soul Calibur series, feel free to pass them along. Maybe you have other recommendations to make in the line of Star Wars games, or certainly any fighting style games. My email address, chris@perillo.com. And of course, you're also welcome to join us in our community at geeks.perillo.com, where people are always talking about their favorite video games. They're recording reviews, they're doing screencasts, they're talking about, you know, what they do and tips and tricks and whatnot, and a variety of other things. Of course, it's for any geek, not just video game geeks. And then you're also welcome to swing by the chat room, and we've got it integrated here with the video, this live video thing that's always on, just like the chat room, and the chat room's always with the video. It's just always something going on, so just stop by and say hello. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go figure. It's the internet. And we're at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.